Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing very well today. So in today's video, because I'm not doing an everyday makeup drawer for December because I love this time of year. It is seriously one of my favorite times of year that I don't like to just kind of tie myself down to an everyday makeup drawer. But because I know that those videos are very loved on my channel, I still wanted to share with you products that I'm going to be reaching for during the month of December. So these are going to be my favorite products and I want to share those with you. So for primer, I'm thinking about the weather. It's definitely gotten colder here and I'm definitely gravitating towards something that's more hydrating. Something that I'll definitely probably be pulling for is the NYX Plump Right Back Primer. This feels really, really nice on the skin because it's very nice and hydrating. And I feel like it just does a really good job at moisturizing the skin as well. Also, because I feel like I still don't have my thoughts gathered on this one, I also feel like I will be reaching for the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, but this is the glowy version. I did pick this one up during the most recent Sephora sale, and I feel like I really don't have my thoughts gathered on this one, so I feel like that's going to be another primer that I'm going to be reaching for. Another one is this one from Rare Beauty. This is the Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer. As you can see here, I am almost finished with this primer. You guys can see I have very little left, and so I would love to finish this one out before the new year, if not very, very soon after the new year. So I honestly will probably just use this one every time I do my makeup, but these two are probably going to be some other ones. There's just so many options. I'm serious that this is just my favorite time of year, that I love using different things. Another one that I've been loving and could potentially see myself using as well is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. This is great for a nice pore blurring option. So those are just a few ideas or examples of what I could see myself pulling for over the next few weeks. For foundation, I actually purchased from Amazon over, I think it was Cyber Monday or Black Friday. The Tier foundation was actually on sale for $15, so I picked it up and I've been really, really liking this one. Unfortunately, this is a little bit too light for me. I did decide to go in with the shade 21N Ivory and it is a little light for me. However, I think I'm able to make this one work. But how I've been using this is I use the little sponge that this comes with, and I use that to kind of like do that initial like application, and then I go in with my beauty sponge and blend it out further that way. And I've been really loving it because I feel like that helps me really have control over how much I'm putting on. So this one I do feel like I will be reaching for this one because this one also wears really well. So that is a really great option. Also, my Physicians Formula Butter Believe It foundation, because this one is so long wearing and so full coverage, this is a great foundation to use this time of year because it's going to really perfect your skin and it's just going to make everything look really, really nice and put together before you go in with your color cosmetics. And I just know and trust this one. So that's probably going to be another one that I will be reaching for. Of course, you guys know how much I love my Shiseido foundation as well. So this one might be another option that I will pull for. For concealer, I'm really trying to finish this one up. This is the Morphe Filter Effect Soft Radiance Concealer. I've had this in my collection for a while and I really, really enjoy this one, but because it's older, I do want to try to finish this one up, so I'll probably pull for this one. However, my favorite concealer is actually this one from NYX, the Bear With Me concealer, and this one I don't have a lot left either, as you can see. So I do wear the shade Light in this one, and I would also love to get some serious, like, decent use out of this. So I think what I'll do is I will actually place these two in my drawer so that I can maybe try to finish these off. Okay, so in here, looking at this drawer and just looking at my favorite products in here, I feel like something that I'll definitely use and get use out of because I'm thinking about like my favorite products. I can definitely see myself reaching for this LYS Cream Contour Stick in the shade Motivate. This is absolutely stunning on the skin. I love how just creamy and pigmented this is, and it also wears a really long time as well. So I do see myself reaching for that one. Also, the Makeup by Mario. This one I use more as a liquid bronzer, and this one is the Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. I did purchase this in a more bronzing shade for me, which is light medium. So I can also see myself reaching for this one if I'm wanting something more like a liquid. I've also really been enjoying like the e.l.f. new liquid contour, so that might be another product that I'll be reaching for. For powder bronzer, I can definitely see myself reaching for probably my Flower Beauty. I haven't reached for this one in a while. This is the Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer, and I do feel like this one is just so beautiful, and I also love that it's a little bit more cool toned. I feel like in the winter, more cool toned products are really beautiful. In this one, I do have the shade Sunrise, and this is the more kind of cool toned option. So I do see myself reaching for that shade or that bronzer in particular. Also, I can definitely see myself reaching for like my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Bronzer. I love this one so much as well. It's a really nice matte bronzer. I do have the shade Light 250, and these are just some of my favorite products, you guys. Another maybe cream bronzer that I love, especially because this is more pigmented. This is the Makeup Revolution cream bronzer. I do have the shade Light. I love how pigmented this one is. Also, just kind of how much it really does bronze up the complexion. So I might use that one also. A powder that's really, really beautiful, and I actually recommend it during this time of year, especially whenever it's cooler outside and maybe you're wanting to just kind of bring some life back into the skin. The NYX No Filter Finishing Powder is really beautiful. This reminds me so much of an Hourglass powder, and I love that it's from the drugstore. I don't know if this is still available. I'm so sorry if it isn't, but hopefully you can check this one out. But I do have the shade Porcelain, and this is really beautiful on the skin. Okay, so you guys know how much I love blush, and I have so many options that I can definitely see myself gravitating towards. These are relatively newer blushes in my collection, and I definitely feel like I will reach for these two. This one is from NYX. This is their Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint Blush Mousse, and this one is in the shade Bombshell. I actually used this in a Get Ready With Me that I filmed, and it's absolutely stunning. So hopefully you guys will be seeing that video very soon if it's not posted already. Also, the Essence Baby Got Blush liquid blushes. I did decide to try one of these out, and I'm really glad that I did because it's a beautiful formula. So impressed by Essence with this one, and this one is in the shade Blushin' Berry, so I'll definitely be reaching for these two. Also, this shade from e.l.f. This is part of their liquid blushes, but they did come out with some newer shades. So this one is in the shade Bold Faced Lilac. I love that it's a purple, but it's not too pink, like hot pink. It's more of an actual lilac, which is really nice. So I can definitely see myself using that one as well. As far as powders go, maybe even creams, I think this one is also beautiful for the winter season. This is Jam from Persona. I love the way that this looks in the winter time. I think it's beautiful. So I can also see myself reaching for this one. A cream blush that I love so much is the Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Blush in Nude Kiss. This is just the most beautiful and stunning shade, honestly, and I love this formulation. It's so good. I also will of course continue using my Tarte blushes from the Tarte Holiday Blush Set. These are stunning. Same thing with the Kosas. I feel like I will also be reaching for those. And then one that I want to make like possibly a priority just because of how stunning it is, and I do feel like it just makes things like makes your look just more amped up, more elevated, if you will. This is from Haus Labs, and it's one of their highlighters, but I love using this as like a blush topper. It's so pretty. This is in the shade Rose Quartz. So I can definitely see myself reaching for this one as well, kind of using it as a blush topper. I think it'll be stunning. Is that everything in here? Of course, there's like so many face palettes as well. And I'll probably see myself using some of those. I also recently picked up from Amazon the Laura Geller Cheek to Chic Tropical Glow Face Palette. Emily Noel has been speaking about Laura Geller so much on her channel, and she actually recommends this palette. And so I decided to give it a go, and I'm really happy that I did. I think the shades in here are really beautiful. I've really been loving the bronzers and the blush called Tropic Hues. So this is also something that I can see myself reaching for because it's relatively newer to me. So, you know, I'm just still very excited to use it. Also, I will continue using my Hourglass face palettes. This is the Evil Eye version. So this is the newer one to me. I think it is just so beautiful. So I can definitely see myself getting use out of this one as well. If you can't tell, this is just a time for me to use some of my favorite products, and I want to allow myself to do that, which is why I'm not really doing an everyday makeup drawer. So I apologize if this is kind of confusing. You're trying to figure out like, why exactly am I not just doing an everyday makeup drawer? I think it's just because I don't want to limit myself to, you know, only 4 blushes or whatever. Like, I want to be able to reach for what I want to reach for and what I'm naturally reaching for. And then into the new year, of course, I will certainly get back to my Shop My Stashes, everyday makeup drawer, all of that. I think another great option would be from Rare Beauty. These are the powder blushes, and I do have the shade Hope. I think this is also really beautiful, and this might be a really good option to wear this month as well. Same thing with this Essence blush. This is the Pure Nude blush in Berry Cheeks. I think this also might be a good option. So many options when it comes to blush for sure. Okay, and then for highlighter, so many here. Of course, I'm going to be using the Frosty the Snowman and ColourPop Super Shock highlighters. These are beautiful. The shades are Winter Wonder and Icicle Spree. I think that these are so stunning. One is more of like a silvery highlight, and the other one is more of a pinky toned. So I can definitely see myself using these. I will also most likely be using this new highlighter from LA Girl. This is from their holiday collection, and this is their Shimmer and Sparkle highlighter. And I also really enjoy this in the inner corner of the eyes as well. So I will definitely be sure to use this one. I think it would also be fun to use my Rare Beauty liquid highlighter in the shade Enlighten. I think this will be really beautiful to wear also. And I feel like so many of my highlighters are perfect for this time of year. I think the one that came in the Tarte Holiday Cheek Set would also be beautiful. This one is in the shade Shimmer, and it is the most beautiful highlight shade. I love how stunning this one is. There's so many. This one from Catrice would be really beautiful as a nice kind of pinky toned. My Rare Beauty, I have Exhilarate as well as Mesmerize, both like they're golden and like kind of like pinky toned. Anastasia Amrezy would be really nice as well. So many beautiful options to choose from, and I'm definitely going to be, you know, reaching for my beautiful highlights this time of year, because there's no better time to sparkle, basically. Okay, so for lip products, I did pull out a few things. Also, do not mind the mess on this table. This is the table I film on, and I just have so much stuff on it, but I already pulled out some lip products that I definitely feel like I will get some good use out of for the holiday season. I also have some more behind me. I'll show you in a little bit, but this is from last year's Wet n Wild Christmas collection. This is the Holiday Foxtrot, and this is a lip gloss in the shade Candy Cane Critters, and it's this beautiful red color. Then we have this Bare Minerals lip product. This one is the Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm in the shade Wonder. It's super pretty, and I do feel like this really nice red is just beautiful for this time of year again. And then all of the NYX new like swirled glosses I definitely want to use. So this beautiful red color is in the shade Peppermint Swirl. This one is stunning. I have, what's this one? Hot Cocoa Swirl, which is also beautiful. And then this one is Holly Berry Swirl, which might be my favorite. So this one is also super stunning. And then the Wet n Wild and Hello Kitty lip oil. This one is in the shade Magic Apple. I think is super pretty and festive. Also, this is one of these Say like lip oil glosses, and this one is in the shade Crush. I think this is also really nice. And then I did pick up a few shades of the new e.l.f. and these are the Glow Reviver lip oil and the Glimmer Finish. And this one is in Crystal Baller. This is beautiful. I've been loving using this on top of a red lip. I think it's stunning that way. Another more festive lip color is this Fuchsia Flex lip gloss from Fenty. I just love the color. I think it's so pretty. Also from Hard Candy, this is the Glosstopia Lip Slide Creamy Lip Oil, and this is in the shade Ruby Rush. Again, another beautiful kind of more sheer red color. And then Milani came out with this, I think last year. It's one of their Fruit Fetish lip oils, and it's in the Cranberry Curant lip color, and I think it's super pretty and again, really festive. And then also from Fenty, this is one of the Fenty lip creams, and this is in the shade Fruit Snacks, which is another beautiful sheer red. I clearly have a type here. And then this is a L'Oreal kind of like lip gloss balm situation, and this one is in the shade Be Brilliant, and it's just, again, a beautiful, beautiful red. So those are like all of the like more lip oil, lip glosses type of thing. Now let me show you some other lip products that I'm going to be focusing on. So then these are the others. So I have like my two Frosty and ColourPop lipsticks, as well as the Rudolph collection from last year. I have two red colors from Revlon. These are more like fall and winter colors Rare Beauty gifted. I have Merit Fashion and Merit Les Avenue, and then this is a beautiful red color from Give. So those are like the lipsticks. And then in here, I have basically all of the more holiday kind of Christmas palettes. I will have the video links down below where I actually share with you all of my Christmas themed or holiday themed palettes so that you can see more in depth what I will be using. But that is everything. I'm not doing an everyday makeup drawer, so I apologize, but these are the products that I'm going to be reaching for. Hopefully you don't mind that I did it this way, but thank you so much for watching, and I will go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye.